my name's Nicola and today I'm going to do a quick tutorial with you on how to make a couple of different styles of bow with your bow maker. Now if you've purchased the bow maker already, you'll have seen the DVD that comes with it, and Stephanie shows you a whole range of different techniques, different types of bows that you can use. Today I'm going to show you how you can use it to decorate your cakes with. I'm going to show you a couple of different types of bow that I've used to decorate this cake here. So to start with, we've got a very simple bow, and then secondly we've got a double bow just here. There's a whole range of different techniques that you can use, and you get perfect results with them every time. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so to start with, I'm going to show you how to make this really simple kind of bow tie style bow that I've used to decorate this cake just here. Now with the bow maker, you've got a range of different sizes that you can achieve, so you can start by making small bows and work your way out until you get the larger bows on the outside. These bows that I've used for this particular cake are on the largest setting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my bow maker, and then the great thing about this as well is that you can actually keep the ribbon on your reel, so you don't need to cut off a piece and end up with waste. It's perfect, because what you might find is that if you're cutting off pieces and you get to the end and you haven't got enough, you'll actually find that the little odds that you've cut off would have been enough to make a bow. So this is perfect to save on the waste. So you always make sure that your reel is on the left hand side, and that's the piece that you're working on from this end here. And then what you can do is you can judge roughly sort of how much you'll need by moving it around as you go. So to start with, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to catch my ribbon in this little notch just here, and that's going to hold that in place for me. Then I'm going to take my ribbon and work across, come back behind again, and then across. So this is what I'm going to do if I'm going to make a single bow. Now I can see that I've got probably a little bit too much ribbon on this side, so I can just pull it back again, and that's going to help preserve my ribbon and prevent waste. So that's probably just enough there that I need to do to create the rest of the technique. So holding that in place here, we just take this piece and just push it to the side, and then we take this end and we push it through the hole, and this is going to create the knot. Then what I'm going to do is turn my bow maker round, and I'm going to pull this section through here so I can see, I can control exactly what it's doing on this side. So if I don't want the seam to be on the outside, I can just take it out, make sure the seam's hidden, and then pull it back, so you can control what that front's going to look like in the end. Then you just turn it back round again, release this end, and then we just make a knot. So we're just going to pull that really tightly, and then using your scissors, because with this particular kind of bow we're not featuring any tails on it, we're just going to cut it off close to where the knot is. And again, very minimal waste there. I could have even pulled it over so that it was even smaller, because you can control it. And then all you do is just slide it off, and you've got a perfect bow. Don't have to do anything with it, it's absolutely perfect as it is. There's no playing around, the sides will be exactly the same measurement, and then all you would do to apply it to a cake, pop a little bit of royal icing onto your cake, and then just apply it, and that will hold it in place. I'm now going to show you how to make this beautiful double bow just here. Now this is a two-step process, so on the outside I've made a little single bow, and then behind it you can see there's a really pretty double bow using a different kind of fabric. So I've used a really nice organza ribbon for this, and I've joined the two together with a knot in the middle. So to start with, I've just made a single bow using my pink ribbon in the same process that we used earlier, and I'm just going to pop that to one side. Then to make my double bow at the back, I'm just going to pull off some ribbon. Again, I'm going to keep the reel on the left hand side, and then I'm just going to take my ribbon and pop it in the notch on the left hand side, and then work across in the same way as before, so coming behind and then back round again. But with this time I'm then going to add an extra loop. I'm just going to pop a little bit more ribbon on to make sure I've got enough there. So I come back in that same one again, and then back round like so. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push this up to one side, and then push this through the hole as before. Now where before we would usually come up the back, this time what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my ribbon and I'm going to place it over the top. And that's going to hold it in place. Then I'm going to bring my ribbon down and around, and that's going to trap that and hold it in front of the other one. Then we turn it round, pull the two together really tightly, and then again just make a knot at the back. Just pull that really tightly. And then all we need to do is just slide this off the bow maker, and you've got a perfect ribbon. And then because we've got that double bow at the back there, you can just release those out, have a little play around with it, and you get a gorgeous, really big full bow that you can use to decorate the front of your cake. And what's even better, a little tip for you as well, if you were to add a little more ribbon on this side, you can actually apply this directly onto your cake. So you can put, if I just show you, you can place this at the front or wherever you want. You could have it at the side as well, but depending on how you create your knot at the back, so if you pull it so that the pieces go on either side, then it means you can apply that directly onto your cake, and that saves so much time. And it looks absolutely perfect as well, and then you'll just secure it at the back with a little bit of royal icing and you're done. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful and gave you a bit of inspiration on how you can use your bow maker to decorate your own cakes with. We're going to bring you lots more hints and tips, more videos, lots of finished samples to give you loads of new ideas on how you can use your bow maker. So make sure you check back on the website regularly for more information.